Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Padel here. Welcome back to, I don't know what week it is, I think 4. I don't know because I'm late, we got an extension and yeah, it should be 4, but this is technically week 5. So I'm playing 2 games this week, first of which is going to be today, and it's going to be against Skippy, I don't know how I'm supposed to say it, coach of the Steel City Surge. And we have a pretty rough matchup because their team is really good. We have a Sneasler, Corviknight, Ogrepon, Graspon, Terra Necrozma with Terra Psychic, Fairy and Dark, Rotom Wash, Clodsire, Terra Jolteon with Terra Electric, Ice and Fairy, Zoroark, Daxbun, Terra Colossal with Terra Fire, Water, Grass, and Indeedee. So, this team is scary for a couple of reasons. First of all, they're very well equipped to face rain. They've got a fast electric type. They've got first of all, 2 fast sweepers who are faster than our rain sweeper in Floatzel. Sneasler with Unburden doubles its speed and becomes faster than Floatzel. And Jolteon, if it decides to go for an agility set, which in my opinion it should, because then it guarantees to be faster than my whole team, it's going to be faster as well. They also have an Ogrepon, who is really good into my water types. Rotom Wash is very good into rain, as well as Clodsire, being immune to electric moves. It basically completely walls, what's it called, Archaludon. It walls Thundurus. Palafin struggles if it's water absorbed, which I assume it's gonna be same as Floatzel. It kind of struggles. And yeah, we do have our work cut out for us. I will say Meloetta looks kind of amazing in this. We are bringing a Terraghost Meloetta, which is hopefully going to put in some work. The coverage is pretty much perfect here, but I don't know. We'll see. Zoroark could be annoying, because Zoroark, I can see a few Pokemon it could disguise as and be quite annoying, but I mean, I think we're probably going to lose, but we're gonna try our best with whatever I managed to put together, because I've been very fucking busy once again, and I didn't have time to build a proper team. I built one earlier this afternoon, and I just finished genning it, and now I'm gonna play. So yeah, this is the situation we're in. We're finally bringing out the Floatzel. We are benching Palafin because that mon sucks. It doesn't, but it sucks when I use it. Apparently I can't use Palafin. It just sucks. I'm thinking of trading it away, but I'm not gonna, because I want to stick to my philosophy of keeping the team, keeping the initial vision of the team. So I'm gonna stick with Palafin, and I'm gonna try to make it work the next weeks, but not this week. This week we're leaving it on the bench and see how we do without our Uber. So yeah, let's get into the team. So first up is Thundurus. So we are not bringing neither Palafin nor Archaludon, I should have said. Archaludon is not coming either, because like I said, that Clodsire is very annoying for it to break, especially if it's not unaware, because then we can't break it by spamming Draco Meteor, and it's probably not going to be doing enough damage if we don't ignore the drop by them being unaware. So yeah, Archaludon is taking the bench. We're bringing Thundurus with Prankster, Heavy Duty Boots with Thunder, U-Turn, Electric Terrain, and Thunder Wave. I would have liked this to be able to deal some more damage to different threats in the opposing team, but Psychic didn't do enough damage to Claude. Sludge Wave was an option for the Ogrepon, but it didn't get us anywhere, because Ogrepon, I mean, I don't know. It just didn't feel very good offensively, so I'm bringing a more still offensive. We're still maxed out in special attack and speed, but we're bringing Thunder for maximum damage in rain, max accuracy, U-turn to pivot around, and we have Electric Terrain and Thunder Wave to overwrite the Psychic Terrain from the Indeedee, weakening its expanding force and allowing us to click Thunder Wave freely on their team. So yeah, this is Thundurus. Next up is Meloetta, our saving grace, the best mon on the team. with leftovers, Stare Ghost with Shock, Shadow Ball, Hyper Voice, and Calm Mind. This should be able to deal with pretty much anything on the opposing team. I can see a Necrozma if it's Terra Dark being quite annoying, but if it's not, if it tries to Calm Mind, if it's like Terra Fairy, we can deal with it with Psyshock. So yeah, Meloetta looked pretty good. Then we have Politoed, which is a physically defensive set with Drizzle, Damp Rock, Surf, Ice Beam, Anchor, and Haze. This is very defensive, very supportive. It's meant to kind of try and stop sweepers, like setup sweepers like a Necrozma or a... well, it's not gonna stop Sneasler because it gets one shot after a Swords Dance, but you know what I mean. It's gonna try to do something. It's mainly there to set up the range for Floatzel, which is a choice band set with Wave Crash, Aqua Jet, Ice Spinner, and Flip Turn. I so wish Floatzel was my Terra Captain in this matchup, because Terra Water, Aqua Jet, in rain with a choice band was an Oko on Jolteon and on most of the time on Sneasler. So it's unfortunate that we don't get that, but we still do a lot. We do about 80, 90 to Jolteon and an average of 75 to 80 to Sneasler. So as long as we get a little bit of chip on them, we're gonna be good. And Ice Spinner is there for the Clodsire. Next is Iron Jugulis with a Quark Drive Life Orb. We're gonna try and make use of the electric terrain from Thundurus. And we have a Terra Flying, Hurricane, Earth Power, Dark Pulse, and Tailwind set. This should be able to hit pretty much everything. We do have the Emergency Tailwind, which I used to run a lot when I played in BDL, my first league, when I had Jugulis. So we are running that to ensure that Floatzel can outspeed pretty much everything, also help Meloetta outspeed things, and Thundurus as well as our Jugulis itself. So yeah. And finally, for the third time, CUSTAP Berry Golurk with a No Guard, Terra Ghost, Earthquake, Poltergeist, Dynamic Punch, Endure set is coming back once again. We're gonna make this work. We have to make this work. I want to see Golurk do something. This CUSTAP Golurk has to do something. There's so many fast threats which we can answer, like we can endure Earthquake the Sneasler, we can Earthquake or Poltergeist the Jolteon, depending on what Terra it is. We can do a lot with this. It's a great answer to Claude. It does enough damage into Corviknight. It doesn't do too much. I wanted to run Curse, but then I remember that Curse doesn't work like that for Golurk. It doesn't boost us. So yeah. It was an option, and yeah, a lot of fast threats. Golurk hits really hard, and hopefully the CUSTAP Berry can finally proc this time. So this is a team. Not much to add. I don't know what else to say. I'll just see you in the battle, my friends. Okay, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Opponent was late. I got the hiccups. Then my Switch wouldn't connect, then my phone was splitting, then my internet went out, then the hiccups came back, but we're here, we're back, and let's see what we can do. So they don't bring the Clodsire, which I'm extremely glad for. Iron Whisker is looking a lot better, I think we lead Iron Beads. And just U-turn or electric terrain, depending if we see the Indeedee right away or not. Clodsire not being there is great. Their Terra Captain is probably going to be what the fuck is a Terracosma? Necrozma. What the fuck am I saying? Jesus Christ, it's past midnight once again and I'm already delirious. Let's go. Good luck, have fun to Skippy. Is it like a beatbox name? Skippy? I don't know. Yeah, Raging Bolt. Okay. We got a trainer card. Can appreciate that. And we see Spartacus, which is not gross now. Okay. I'm just gonna U-turn, I think. Thunder Wave could be useful. I'm gonna Thunder Wave. This could very well be. Yeah, it's the Zork. Shoulda known. I shoulda known. Dark Pulse comes out. Doesn't KO. Okay. U-turn. I shoulda known. Shoulda trusted my instinct. Rough start. We are heavy duty boots as well. I was originally Citrus Berry, which would have been better since they don't really have a hazard setter right now. Yeah, Zoroark. I wish I U-turn turn 1, but it's fine. Let's see. What do we do into this? I guess we go Throat. Yeah, let's go Throat. Set up Tailwind. Say Dark Pulse again. What damage is this? Thundurus versus Zoroark. Dark Pulse. This is not Specs. And it's not Scarf. Okay. So it's something else entirely. Let's go Tailwind. And then let's see what they want to do. Jugulis versus this. What's the damage looking? Earth Power is a KO on Golurk. So they might fear that and might want to switch. They don't switch. Okay. What are you going for? Focus Blast. Okay. That does a fair bit. Now we Earth Power. There's no Corviknight either, so that's good. I feel like that's pretty good. He takes them out. It doesn't matter at all. We're gonna take life orb damage. That is fine, I think. Oh my god, that was a lot of life orb damage actually. Gee, how much damage was that? It's 10%. We were at 90. Well, I guess, yeah, 20%. It's 20% the red. Yeah. Yeah, if we take around 30 from life orb, then we do get into the 20%. Okay, what's coming out next? I'm assuming the Rotom, because Jugulis doesn't really get much for the Rotom. Our team in general doesn't get much for the Rotom. We don't really have grass types. Rotom should still take a fair bit from Dark Pulse though, right? Rotom. Where is it? Wash. No, Spartacus comes out. Oh, are they all named Spartacus? Rotom still takes 60 from Dark Pulse, which is great damage for Whisker, so I think we just go for that. Or I go Iron Giant, but that might be a throw. Yeah, just go for the damage. How fast is Rotom and how fast is Golurk under Tailwind? Let's see. Tailwind is up 292. Rotom at max speed is a little bit faster, I think. Oh, I should have 298. Oh, I should have accounted for it. Let's see what's in the back. If we do need throats for something. No, I don't think so. It's just Dark Pulse. Pulse. Do a lot of damage, about 50%. Yep. So this should be bulky, and it switches out. Okay. Oh, I so wish I U-turn turn 1. That would have been so much better for us, but it is what it is. If they go in DD, I'm going Thundurus. Setting up the terrain. Our terrain. which we're not gonna be able to take advantage of, but that's fine. Yeah, they're all named Spartacus. Okay, indeed he comes out. Just go beads, set up the E-terrain. See if they want to go for expanding force or something. Psychic or Psyshock is the play for them here, or Hyper Voice, because we could be electric terrain. But maybe they don't. Maybe they go for expanding force. Maybe they switch healing wish or something. Either way, let's see. E-force. Okay, you should take it. You don't take it. Okay, so this is Specs. I'm gonna assume this is Specs. Thunderous versus Indeedee. Indeedee male. This one. E-force, not in psychic terrain. It could not be Specs. It could be Scarf or something. Either way, we go Miku now. Set up a Calm Mind. Miku pressures them a lot. We are Terra Ghost, so we are gonna be resisting Sneasler's hits. We're gonna be not taking a lot of damage from Jolteon because we are boosting our Spadef and Meloetta is very bulky especially. Rotom shouldn't outspeed us. Actually it might. If it's fast it might. Let's see. Because we outspeed Necrozma. Necrozma could come in actually. Try and beat us somehow. Depending on the Terra. They should fear the Fairy Terra though, Necrozma if it's Terra Dark. And if it's not Terra Dark, like I said, Psyshock should be able to beat it. Spartacus comes in. It's the Rotom. Okay, we Calm Mind. Okay. Calm Mind. I believe Psyshocks should be a KO every time. They are lefties, so that all but confirms the bulky set. Let's go Meloetta. +1/+1. Let's keep her in the calc. Boosted. This is actually not that much damage. Terra Ghost. Oh, Hyper Voice is. Never mind. Hyper Voice is so much damage. Let's see if we're faster. We are. Okay. And we take it out. Okay, Meloetta. Let's go. Let's start spiraling. Come on. Let the snowball begin. If they go in DD, I'm gonna assume they're gonna try and trick me. A choice Scarf. Although, what do they want to lock us into? Because Hyper Voice hits everything right now. Probably doesn't kill Sneasler, I guess. No, it definitely doesn't kill it if it's Psychic Seed. Sneasler. By the way, sorry if you hear noise. In the background is my cat playing with balls. Yeah, Hyper Voice doesn't kill Sneasler. Okay, I'm gonna predict the trick. Although they might not. No, they're definitely gonna trick, right? Do I mind? Not really. No, not really. Okay, so we Hyper Voice. How much damage do we take from this? Indeed. Choice item. Choice specs. Hyper voice. We take nothing. Okay, so we hyper voice. They E-Force. Oh, they just E-Force. Okay. This does nothing. What are you doing? They tried to predict us, maybe? I'm gonna assume this is Scarf, by the way. Well, actually, let's gauge damage. No, that, yeah, that doesn't look specs. I think we call mine one more time. No, we don't need to. We don't need to. Shock, Psy Shock in the terrain. The E-Force again. I don't care about it, I don't think. I could have tried to install it out, actually. That might have been smart. But now I just dare Ghost on the Sneasler. And then in the rain... oh, we have a Golurk for the Jolteon, I guess. Meloetta, please don't sweep. We need a different Pokemon in the thumbnail. We need something else. I can't just keep recycling the thumbnails. I'm gonna put CUSTAP Golurk in the thumbnail this time, no matter what. No matter what happens. Oh, Necrozma is still alive. Okay, that complicates things. I'm just gonna call mine. See what they want to do. Because we are gonna be faster than this unless they're Scarfed. They do Terra. Let's see what it is. If it's Psychic, that's best case scenario. It is Psychic. Okay, that is best case scenario. So we can Terra Ghost Shadow Ball. And this should die. Right now, +2/+2. Necrozma. Photon Geyser is gonna do a lot. Shadow Ball will kill. No, it didn't do anything. Jesus Christ, Meloetta. How much terrain is left? I guess that could have been Terrain Extender. I'm gonna Calm Mind once again, just to stall out the terrain. Calm Mind. Let me see. The E-Force, this is not going to do anything. Yup. And now I feel like I should attack them. Shadow Ball should KO this without tearing, so we can preserve the Terra. So just Shadow Ball. We should kill this. I hope Floatzel can clean up afterwards, if the terrain is gone. In the rain, it should outspeed everything. Let's see what they do. If they switch now to Sneasler, it's game over. Let's see. Come on, Nico. They switch. Do they go Sneasler? If they do, it's game over. Spartacus, of course. It is Sneasler, and this should die. We are +3. It does get the Spidef boost, but then it dies to Floatzel. It dies to Floatzel Aqua Jet, even if it doesn't die now. It doesn't die now. Not even close. Die on. Okay. So we Terra Ghost. We have many outs to this. We Terra Ghost and Shadow Ball. We do die to Throat Chop if they have it. But, like I said, it's now in Aqua Jet range, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about this thing right now. Do you have Throat Chop? No, Dire Claw. Ooh, they're fishing. No proc. Perfect. And Meloetta should win from here. They can't do enough damage with Necrozma, and the probably can't do enough damage with Jolteon. Meloetta, you are too good. Meloetta, please. Stop it. Stop it. What the fuck are you doing, Meloetta? Stop stealing the spotlight. You can't keep doing this. I'm gonna do like a Golurk with a Meloetta in the background for the thumbnail, because like we have to put something different in these thumbnails. They're just giving us leftovers here, unless they're like Sash. They definitely should have gone Jolteon first and Fish first. But let's see. This should die. Yup, comfortably. And Jolteon is Jolt gone. Can't do anything. We have a Golurk in the back, and the Jolteon can't Terra into ice anymore. So Earthquake will always KO it, and we have a custom berry on that. So Jolteon comes in. We Psyshock. We have a good pick. Let's just do Terra Shadow Ball. It's cool. Thunderbolt. Crit. No crit. Para. No para. Shadow Ball comes out. And Meloetta gets what? 5 kills? 4 kills. 5 kills. Rotom, Indeedee, Sneasler, Necrozma, Jolteon. 5 kills for Meloetta. Not bad, Melo. Not bad. Not bad at all, Aaron Miku. You are so good. I was sure we were gonna lose this. I was sure we were gonna lose this because I had no time to prep. I just looked during prep. I looked at the opposing team. I looked at mine and I saw Terra Ghost Meloetta, and I was okay. This can win. I didn't expect it to completely sweep, but I was like, this can win. So yeah, unfortunately, Floatzel's debut doesn't even hit the field. Golurk. Golurk, I'm so sorry. Golurk, come out. Let's get you some screen time. It's the 3rd time, and you... Oh my god. Golurk, hi. Hi, baby. How are you doing? What do you think about this game? Pretty good, huh? Yeah, Meloetta's too strong. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'll see you in the next one. There's not much to say. Like, Meloetta does Meloetta things. It's literally Ursaluna 2.0. I wasn't wrong when I looked at her stat spread, her moves, and I was like, yeah, this thing is Ursaluna Blood Moon. It's the same. It just doesn't have Blood Moon. It doesn't have recovery, and it has bulk specially rather than physically, but it is the same one. So yeah, Meloetta is super bulky, not to be underestimated because of her small size. She has really good bulk. So yeah, it's pretty like evident from how the games have been going. She is way too good. definitely should have been a tier higher for Terra Captain, but yeah, this was the game, and I'll see you next time with next week for you, this Friday for me, with the next battle. See ya.